Powerful message this morning. Super passionate this morning. So like always, so you might want to turn your volume down a little bit. If you got earbuds in, you might want to turn it up. I was on my run today and just something that's on my heart, man, like to the fullest, because it's happened to me before. It happens to so many of us. So as I'm out here in nature, protecting my peace, protecting my mental health, nature heals. Share this with somebody. Somebody needs to hear it. Somebody who doesn't know Trent Shelton, doesn't know this message exists. I promise you that needs to hear this morning. I promise you, it could change their life. It could heal their life. So I was out here running today and I had this thought, and I want you to understand this. And I know a lot of you have already been through it. You might be on the other side of it. And when I say don't lose you when you lose them could be so many things. Them could be a person, them could be a dream, them can be a job. But so many times when we lose people in our life, we often lose ourselves. Let's be real. When we lose people, we lose our faith. When we lose people, we lose our relationship with God. When we lose people, we lose the belief in ourselves because we tied so much of us to them. And rightfully so, right? If you've been in a relationship with somebody, a friendship, you gave your heart to them, you've been in a job that you've been grinding for, like rightfully so, right? When you lose it, you're going to start to lose yourself. But I want to remind you of this truth. I want to remind you of this fact. That job is not your identity. That relationship was a part of your life. It is not your life. Those friends, right? They are not who you are. Who you are is who you are. Those are things that came into your life. And the truth of the matter is, everything that comes into your life isn't meant to stay. Everything that comes in your life isn't meant to stay forever. Everything that comes in your life is there to teach you a lesson sometimes. Some people come into your life not to stay, but to introduce you to people who will. How many of you had a friendship where you're no longer friends with that person, but they introduce you to a person that you're now friends with, right? Or you had a job that maybe you're at that job and that job ended, but because of that job, you got something better, right? We got to start looking at life like that. And I'm going to tell you something. You can't be afraid to tell people the truth. You can't be afraid to let people know what it is. Because oftentimes we lose ourselves a lot because we're trying to please people. You're trying to please everybody else. You're trying to do for everybody else, but you're not doing for yourself. You're sitting there empowering everybody else, being there for everybody else, giving to everybody else, which is great, but you're not giving to yourself. You're doing all these things for everybody else, but you're neglecting yourself. Right? That doesn't help your life. Neglecting yourself to please everybody else doesn't help your life. You have to learn how to say no. You have to learn how to say no more. You have to learn how to say no longer. You have to learn how to say, you know what? I'm not going to stay in this situation no more. But if you keep staying there, please don't complain about the things that you aren't willing to change. I'm telling you right now, what you feel right now in the environment that you're in, nothing will change. You're going to feel like that forever unless you make a change or unless that person makes a change or that situation makes a change. And I'm a person like this. I'm not going to wait on somebody to make a change for my life because I refuse to waste my life. I'm going to create the change I need in my life. So again, you got to stop losing you because you lost them. Some of us, we have become something that we're not because we lost things in our life. We have become a weak person. And I say that in all like caringness. I've been there. We've become a weak person because we allowed a person to make us weak. And now they have moved on with their life and your life is suffering. Now they're happy with their life and you're still miserable because you're still worrying about them. You're still trying to please them. You're still hoping that they come back. Or it's a job, right, that took advantage of you and you're still hoping that they give you another shot. Listen, some things aren't meant for your life. Let's be real about it. And sometimes the things that we want aren't the things that we need. And I know that's a hard decision to make. I know it's easier said than done. But you got to get very clear on that. And you got to stop losing yourself because you lost people. Some of you lost your dream because somebody gave you some bad advice for your life. Somebody told you you can't accomplish it. Somebody told you you're stupid. Somebody told you you can't be successful. You let people, listen to me, as I put my foot up on this bench. That's how you know I'm about to be serious. I talk to my kids like this. You let people, right, who's quit on their dreams convince you to give up on yours. You let people who's never made it happen in their life tell you what can't happen for yours. You let people who don't know how to love themselves convince for you to not love yourself. You let people who have no perspective of their life convince you to live in the prison of your life. Like, think about that. You have allowed your freedom to be robbed by something outside of you. You have let your freedom to be robbed by something outside of you. How long are you going to stay in that place? How long are you going to keep accepting that? How long are you going to say, this is my story, this is what happened to me, and this is what this person did? You tell that story for the rest of your life. There got to be another chapter, man. It has to be another chapter. So today, everybody on here, if you're serious about change, and I know I might sound insensitive, with all sincerity in my heart, you guys know I'm this passionate because I truly care. You got to find the strength to turn the page. That person doesn't have the pen. You do. That person doesn't have the control to keep you on this page. You do. Yes, that chapter is done. Yes, with that situation, that time in your life that happened, it's happened. You can't change that. But the only way to bring value to your past is to make sure you live empowered now to change your future. Because then when you live empowered now and you change your future, you realize that everything you went in your past had a purpose to it. But some of us will never figure that out because we stay stuck. We stay stuck on a chapter that we're no longer supposed to be on. We stay stuck in a season that we're no longer supposed to be in. Like we're in winter right now. There's summer, there's spring, there's fall, but we're choosing to stay in winter because we lost something or we lost someone. And get it, Trent, that's so hard. It's easier said than you make it seem so easy. It's not easy. But I'll tell you what, you know what's hard? Living the rest of your life unhappy, that's hard. You know what's hard? Living the rest of your life unhealthy. And as a side note, some of us, we are living unhealthy, health-wise, because we allow someone to make us depressed and we start putting foods in our body that aren't right for us. We allow somebody to make us hurt, so we stop moving our body, we stop working out, and all of these things add to depression. I'm not just out here because I want to go run in nature and say what's up to the deer and the birds. I'm not just out here because I like the trees. I'm out here because I know it not just improves my physical health, but it improves my mental health and improves my spiritual health. I'm out here because of that. But some of us, we have gained weight, we have lost weight, we have stopped doing what we used to do, we have quit on our dreams, we have turned in everything about our life because we allowed a situation that wasn't meant to be there forever to keep us in a place of pain forever. Hello. We allowed a situation that wasn't supposed to be there forever, keep us in a situation, keep us in pain that now is lasting forever. Right? That was a season of your life, man. A season of your life. Start acting like you serve an awesome God. Start acting like God got you. Start acting like what God got for you is for you. Stop acting like these people are your God. Stop acting like people on social media that's sitting there controlling your life, saying things about you, controlling. Stop acting like they're your God. Stop giving people the permission to control you. Can't nobody control you without your permission. Can't nobody stop your life without your permission. Can't nobody keep you in a negative mindset without your permission. Can't nobody have you live an unhealthy life without your permission. Can't nobody keep you in a toxic environment without your permission. It is your permission that you're giving people. But Trent, you don't understand. Every day they're telling people stuff. They're spreading rumors. Trent, you don't know they're giving me pain. They're doing those things with your permission. Can't nothing stop you without your permission. I don't care what people say about me. I don't care what people try to give me. I don't care what people, whatever. I know that things cannot control my life unless I give those things the power to control my life. And that's facts. So stop giving people the power to control your life. Stop letting people write the story for your life. Stop letting people keep in the same season that's over and move on with your life. It's summertime. It's time to be summertime for your life. It's time to bring the sun out. It's time for you to smile at yourself. It's time for you to stop disqualifying yourself. You allow people to disqualify you. Somebody told you ain't qualified to run the race. Somebody told you, oh, you ain't got enough mental capacity to be able to make your dreams come true. Oh, somebody said that you're spiritually weak, so you ain't got the faith. You allow people to disqualify you, and you disqualify yourself from running your race. You let somebody that's literally, as I said last time, in the bleachers, that's literally not even running their race of life, have you disqualify yourself in your own race of life. Stop disqualifying yourself. Stop counting yourself out and count on yourself, all 6,000 of you. Stop counting yourself out and count on yourself. Win your today. Stop finding all the reasons why you can't. I talked about this in my podcast today. Stop finding all the reasons why we can't. Some of us are so talented as I get off of here. Some of us are so talented. Please text me, okay? If you want stuff like this every day, text me. Some people are so talented. It's so great. And I used to be this person. Some people are so great at finding all the reasons why they can't do it. Some of you right now are finding every single reason that's giving you an excuse not to change. That's giving you an excuse to stay unhappy. That's giving you an excuse to stay in pain. And rightfully so, right? I'm not saying that those things aren't true. I'm not saying those things are excuses. But those things, you either can accept the limitations or you can look at things as opportunity. A mentally strong person, when they see failure, they don't see failure as a limitation. They see failure as an opportunity to become something greater. When they lose something out their life, they don't see, as an opportunity, oh, I lost, my life is over. They see it as an opportunity to bring something better in their life. When they lose something, they don't see it as a loss. They see it as a gain because they know, okay, this wasn't meant for my life. When they get rejection, they don't see rejection as a bad thing. They say, okay, I got rejected. Maybe it's God's redirection to bring me to a better blessing. But as I wrap off on here, as I bring on my shades, all right, I'm off of here. Man, I'm losing my voice. Whew. Hey, I've been bringing the energy. Like, let's be real. These last few lives, T. Sheldon woke up. All right, this last month, T. Sheldon woke up. Whew. As I look at the lake, as I look at the bird, as I look at the boats, as I wrap this up, hear me and hear me clear. Some of you are too good at finding why you can't do it. Some of you are too good at disqualifying yourself before you ever go try. Please, please. And this is the truth for everybody. I can find a million reasons why I can't come on here on this live. A million reasons why I can't. But you know what? I always find the reason why I can. I always find the reason why I have to. I always find the reason why I should. And even if it's just one reason, that reason is big enough than anything that's trying to prevent me from making something happen with my life. You got to be excellent. You got to be legendary at finding why you have to instead of all the reasons why you shouldn't. Find the reasons why you can do it instead of finding all the reasons why you can't. It's easy to find the can'ts. It's easy to find the impossibilities. Please just find the possibility. That's all that I ask. Just go find the possibility. Don't you know? God, I don't want to get off of here. Don't you know? Don't you know? Like, don't you know that finding possibility is one of the greatest things that you ever could have? That is faith. Just knowing that it's possible in any journey in life. Because when you, as the wind blows, shout out to the breeze because I'm hot. When you find the possibility, it takes you on a journey of trying. And when you go on that journey of trying, you're going to find different ways and better ways for your life. Just please go show yourself it's possible. Please. Because some of us, we are living a life that we're not supposed to live. We are miserable, we're unhappy, and we just stay that way. And I understand you lost something. I get it. I get all of that stuff. But why are you going to stay that way? At least try to go fight. At least try. That's all I ask. I'm not trying for perfection. Ain't nothing going to be perfect. But at least try. If you want to better your health, go try. You can find all the reasons why you can't go run a mile, that you can't go walk around the block. But maybe you find the one reason why you can. You can find all the reasons why you're never going to get into another relationship. Maybe you can find the one reason why you can heal and you can eventually get into something that's greater than your past. That's all I ask, man. Just go try. But as I wrap this up, I'm out. Peace. Text me, all right? Text me, as my glasses are super foggy. Text me, 817-242-2719. Some things are hard to overcome, but you can overcome. Like, you can overcome. You can. I promise you that. You can overcome. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You can overcome. So realize that as I'm preaching, see? You can overcome. So overcome, overcome, overcome. I promise you. All right, God got you. God got you. And you can look at the can'ts. I want you to just fall in love with progression. Just say, you know what, today I'm going to do something that's in my control. Mentally strong people. And when I say that word, it isn't everybody's just mentally strong, or it's nothing special about mentally strong people. You're mentally strong. You're just choosing not to be. Mentally strong people don't focus on what they can't control. They focus on what they can control. They ask themselves a question every single day. Okay, what can I control today to move my life forward? It's a simple question. And whether that's one thing or three things, you do that. I love you guys, man. I got to finish my run and get back to my day because I want to serve you guys so much that I come do the hard thing so I can be able to do the thing that I want, right? So I promise myself that I can't go live unless I'm running or unless I'm working out. So that's why you always see me doing it now. And you should think about that. Maybe you add something that you really want to do inside of, it's called instant benefit, inside of something that you really don't like to do that you need to do. Hope that makes sense. I'll talk about that another time, but stop disqualifying yourself. I love you. Let's get it. If you got some out of this, text me. And if you did get some out of this, again, hit me up on Instagram. Let's get it.